The Mavericks players predicted today that Tyson Chandler would get the largest ovation of all the returning players because the fans loved him and the Mavericks players loved him as well. This week, Rams head coach Steve Spagnuolo had what he called an extensive conversation with Sam Bradford. He wanted to check in on his quarterback's confidence because he said he's clearly frustrated.
The Yankees' quest for a 28th World Series title this season is over after losing Game 5 of the American League Division Series to the Detroit Tigers.
Your first NBA start, and you got the fans chanting MVP. What do you think of that? Everyone's always talking about the two of you playing on the floor together. You guys scored 61 points together. Carmelo 39. I mean, what made it work tonight? Your fourth punt return for a touchdown, which ties an NFL record. When you made the catch, Patrick, what did you see in the coverage? And you have a small starting lineup tonight. Amari, with you playing at the 5, how does that change things?
As you can see, he's a humble young man crediting his coaches and his teammates. But when I got home, I found my Sports Illustrated.
The Red Bulls have their playoff hopes in their own hands. They control their own destiny. A win or a draw today keeps them alive. In fact, if the Red Bulls can secure 3 points and DC United loses or draws to Chicago later this evening, the Red Bulls would be in the playoffs.
They had to endure quite a long Red Sox series, and then the Yankees come home, they come back to the stadium and go and sweep the Blue Jays. So that's really not a very easy feat in the AL East.
Spiro, I've noticed in shoot-around lately, the Knicks have been having fun. They seem very relaxed. So I asked Tyson Chandler about it, and he says because we're not thinking anymore. We know what it takes to win, and that all boils down to us having a guard, a true one position, and that would be Jeremy Lin. The way he has played, passing, the way he sees the floor, it allows us all to play in our natural positions. So we just have to play. We don't have to think about it. We have the talent. Now watch us pick up the scoring. Spiro?
Last Saturday at Red Bull Arena, a personal milestone for Red Bulls captain and MLS Player of the Month, Thierry Henry, who helped the Red Bulls get back into this match and eventually put Montreal away. The expansion Montreal impact 19 minutes in. Goalkeeper Ryan Mera with the save, but the deflection, Sayana Nyasi wins the loose ball, gets past Marcus Holgerson here, and Nyasi fires a shot past Ryan Mera, puts the impact on top 1-0. New York uses their 2 DPs here. Rafa Marquez floats a perfect ball to Thierry Henry, redirects it with his head. So it levels the game at 1 in the 28th minute. 10 minutes later, Montreal regains the lead. Felipe Martin dribbles into the attacking third, dishes to Matt, takes a few touches, right past the outstretched Mera, 2-1 impact. Before the half, Henry plays Dax McCarty into the box, and Matteo Ferrari slides into McCarty, called for the foul. Kenny Cooper steps up, takes the PK, and buries it past Donovan Ricketts. Helps New York enter the locker room even at the half, 2-2. Into second half action now, McCarty steals a pass, feeds Henry at the edge of the box with his back to the net, turns and whips it left post. His second goal of the match, New York, the 3-2 lead. 72nd minute, Jan Gunnar Solskjaer line across to Henry, back heel pass to Mehdi Bellucci. Redirects the ball, and it's a 4-2 Red Bull lead. Into the 89th minute now, Henry completes his first MLS hat-trick. Cooper's shot is saved, a loose ball into Henry's path, and he deposits the rebound into the open net. 5-2 is the final score, and with that hat-trick, Henry named MLS Player of the Week for the second consecutive week.
I've been covering the Knicks for 3 years, and in November of 2009, that is nearly 2 years ago, the questions began. I was in Denver, and everyone already started asking Carmelo Anthony, when you're a free agent, would you come play for the Knicks? Well, instead of waiting for free agency this summer, instead, Carmelo Anthony was traded to the Knicks yesterday. It became official in a blockbuster 3-team deal, and he could be making his debut in a Knicks uniform tonight.